Welcome back, my peeps. We are Gen X Reality Check. For those of you new here, we're a music reaction channel with a caveat. We are all metal, all hard rock, all the time, baby. No joke. So if you're looking for Beyonce or Jay-Z, keep scrolling. You ain't gonna find it here. But if you're looking for Bandmate, The Warning, the mighty fucking Metallica, Megadeth Falling in Reverse, you found your home. Click subscribe to join our tribe. Anyway, so it's awesome to be back with you. We're doing this bitch in one take, people. If there's audio video issues, I'm really sorry, but I have been so damn busy. I don't have time to keep re-recording and editing, so we got to deal with it. Anyway, so a lot of you who've been with me for a while know I went to see the Kings of Thrash. For those of you who don't know who they are, that would be Dave Ellefson and Jeff Young. Uh, their new group. They were the fucking bomb. They were awesome. I loved every freaking second of their concert because why? They played so far so good, so what? In its freaking entirety. Had a blast. And I want you to know we have a t-shirt to give away to all of you all. It is a size large Kings of Thrash t-shirt. All you have to do to get into the running for this bad boy given to us by friend of the channel um, is you tell me below, what is your favorite Megadeth bass line that can't be P-Cells? It's not fair. And tell me also, who is your favorite vocalist in all of heavy metal and rock? Put those answers down below. You're in a drawing to win the t-shirt. And just so you know, I don't care where you're at. I've got a ton of subscribers in Europe, in Australia, New Zealand. I don't care where you are. You're in the running for this. So answer that down below. And what I'm going to do is pick a uh, from everybody who responds, I'm going to pick a winner on our Megadeth reaction video. Seem fair? If only one of you responds, you get it. It's not rocket science here. So put down below favorite rock vocalist, favorite Megadeth bassline. Cannot be P-Cells. Can't. That's the obvious answer. All right, so here we are. We are back today with a reaction to what I consider to be the most underrated thrash band in the history of thrash music. That would be Flotsam and Jetsam. For those of you who kind of know the name and aren't sure where from, well, that is the band that Metallica got their bass player from when Cliff Burton unfortunately passed away. Let me tell you a little bit about Flotsam and Jetsam. I consider them the most underrated thrash band in the history of thrash metal. I am not the only one. Not even frickin' close. These guys were no joke. When Jason Newsted was still in the band, they released a album called Doomsday for the Deceiver. It was fucking phenomenal. When I say it was phenomenal, I'm not kidding. And that's not just my opinion. Again, it was the first album by Kerrang! Magazine to get a 6K rating, which is a perfect rating by them. Uh, First album to get that rating. It wasn't Megadeth, it wasn't Metallica, it wasn't Anthrax, it wasn't Slayer, it wasn't Exodus or Overkill, it was them. That's how good this band is. Not only that, but according to Loudwire, Doomsday for the Deceiver placed 6 on the best albums by a band not in the big four. These guys are no fucking joke. Very familiar with their past. They were discovered by Brian Slagle of Metal Blade Records. You know his name because he was the one that discovered Metallica. Yes, he did. The first Metallica recording ever heard in the history of the world was by Metal Blade Records, Brian Slagle. The song was called Hit the Lights. And Flotsam and Jetsam was supposed to be his next big find, but obviously Jason Newsted was tapped to be the next bass player for Metallica. And given that he was a huge songwriter for Flotsam and Jetsam, it set him back maybe a year or two. But then they came out with what I consider to be one of the top 5 thrash albums of the history of thrash. They are that good. The album was called No Place for Disgrace. These guys are fucking fire. Do they still have it? I don't know. I haven't seen them in 6 or 7 years. But we're going to check them out. This song is called Primal. It's from less than a year ago. The band's called Flotsam and Jetsam. And let's hit it, people.
Straight up from your skin.
shit, what did I just see? Oh my God, did you guys just see that? Okay, so if anybody's confused out there, still in the thrash genre, um, still making music, Overkill, Testament, Megadeth, Metallica, they just showed you how to fucking do it. Oh my God, that was awesome. These guys, these gentlemen, they did not sell out at all, did they? I loved this from the first riff, and they carried it to the bitter fucking end. Well done, Flotsam and Jetsam. And as you can see, Flotzilla made an appearance in this video. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what did I love about it? What did I hate about it? I didn't hate anything about it. I fucking loved it. Um, where do we start? Obviously, with Eric AK's vocals. There are many people in thrash world that says that he is the best thrash singer in the history of thrash, and you know what? I cannot make an argument against that. Seriously. The only person that comes close maybe is Belladonna, maybe. But I'm not even sure about that. He still sounds phenomenal. Is it just me, or is he like morphing into Bruce Dickinson or something? It's insane. What else struck me about this? The percussion in its entirety. Uh, the bass and the drums. Does anybody else feel like they were ran over by a fucking freight train during that? Oh my God. That's exactly how I felt. And I loved it. Um, how are they still able to do this, you guys? I know that Eric AK is older than I am. He's got to be around 60, and he still freaking killed that. What a phenomenal singer. Loved him. I and loved the bass and the drums on this. Like I said, it was like being ran over by a freight train. Makes me want to go out and get into a freaking fist fight. But what really struck me is the solos. Mike Gilbert. Holy cow, I recognized him, and that was Mike Gilbert. And those solos, he is so tight. He is so technical. He is so freaking fast. He was unfrickin' believable. Um, holy shit, and clean. Oh my gosh. He was so sharp. And I love this from the intro riff. I loved it. I mean, what do you guys think? It goes through my mind that I didn't like the last Megadeth record. I really didn't. I didn't like the last Metallica either. I really didn't. But I love this shit. So take note, gentlemen. This is how you frickin' do it. The intensity. They stayed true to their thrash roots. It's still raw. It's still heavy. Oh my gosh. I know when I was researching, they just got back from tour uh, in Europe. I will be checking them out again the next time they come around. Holy shit, that was phenomenal. I loved every second of it. Lots for life, people. Always. And you know, it gets me to thinking, what would have happened if Jason Newsted would not have joined Metallica and they wouldn't have had that couple of year hiatus? I think that the Big Four might look very frickin' different. Seriously. Uh, Wow, that energy, and he has not lost his voice. So many people think he's the best singer in thrash, and I ain't gonna argue that. God, that was freaking phenomenal. I loved it. What you guys think? And you know what, you guys, if you have not seen Flotsam when they were with Jason, if you go into YouTube, you will even be able to find them playing in Jason Newsted's apartment at the time. These guys are just frickin' love them. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This is so good. I can't even frickin' believe it. Uh, but moving on, again, if you want the Kings of Thrash t-shirt, tell me who's the best vocalist in all of heavy metal or rock, and you tell me what's the best bass line from Megadeth. Can't be Peace Cells. That's too obvious, and we're smarter than that here at Gen X. We go deep. So, anyway, answer those questions. You're put in the running. And again, I'm sorry, this is done in one shot. If there's any audio video issues, sorry, it's life. I worked 68 hours last week. I'm tired. That brings me to something else as well. If any of you out there are into video editing or making thumbnails, hit me in the comments down below or email me at genxrealitycheck@yahoo.com because my silly little channel is actually making some money and I don't need it, but I would be more than happy to pay somebody else to take care of that aspect of it for me because I love the new music. I love interacting with you. I love all of it except editing and thumbnails. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day. Catch you later.